The 22/7 is an application to help you essentially manage your money better and understand what you're doing with your money, find ways to save it, and essentially kind of spend it better, more productively. The problem with this, though, is it can very kind of easily get lumped with financial services, which no one wants to think about or talk about. So from a campaign strategy perspective, we actually we took the view that no one consciously wants to think about their money or really consciously is on a day-to-day basis. So we had to first disrupt them into going, oh, there's this thing called money that I've got a relationship with. Then we needed to get them to actually consciously consider what their relationship with money is like, and then start to show them the tools. So in a very short amount of time, we took people through a tease phase, a reveal phase, and then some kind of a solution. And that was really the campaign strategy design. How this actually played out was to start off with a very intense tease phase where essentially money apologized to South Africa and asking them to start over. And the start over request was the campaign hashtag. So if anyone kind of saw whether it was the big skywriting, whether it was an open letter to Minister Nene, whether it was these kind of dedications live on air of a John Lennon song asking people to start over, anyone who used that hashtag would be delivered some paid media that would bring them back into the conversation around 27, kind of softly bring them into that conversation. And then when we started to reveal that it was 27 that was actually supplying this solution, that's where we got them to think about, you know, what is their relationship with money really, really like, and then give them the tools to fix that relationship, which was register 27. Very happy to say the campaign's done incredibly well. Daily, during the campaign period, so we've just come out of the first media burst, and during the campaign period, the daily registrations are up by upwards of 400% increase on what they normally are. And as a total, in just over 2 weeks, we've grown the whole registered database by just over 20%. So really, really huge results from just 2 weeks of the campaign so far. When you think about it, there's two different headspaces here. There's internet, people with internet access, and that's a really big, broad base. And then there's kind of true digital natives who don't watch TV, who view their content via streaming sources or on their phone. So we had to kind of make sure that we covered all bases, and the campaign design was really important. The big awareness channels like television and radio drove people to the online environment via the hashtag, and then paid media surrounded all of that activity. So any kind of mention of the campaign or use of the hashtag was essentially an attachment point for some kind of paid media to convert people, either if they're on their phones straight to the App Store, or online to the landing page where they could register. So it was very much a campaign design where all these moving parts kind of fleshed together to capture the interest.